The whole balance on YouTube is not having to compromise speed and high quality. So let's talk about that. So I just got these sunglasses from Amazon for $14, and apparently these are Tom Ford dupes. I looked it up online and I think they're called the Sabrinas. They're like $465 online, and I love this square shape because I think that's super like flattering. Another thing I got recently was this jean jacket. This is Billabong. So this says sweet and salty, which I think is really cute, and then it's got this pink palm tree. All right, time to talk about video editing. The video editing mistakes you are making, that we are all making, that we have all made at some point. The first mistake you're making is not cutting out the ums and pauses. So it's a super easy way to up your engagement and to just make your videos way more high quality and sound more professional, just cutting those things out right at the start. The second mistake is not using copyright-free music and then getting a strike later on. A little secret, even if it says it's copyright-free on YouTube, it's usually not. Somebody made it, it's owned by someone, and so you want to be going through those legit services. If you want free copyright music, just go to the YouTube audio library. They're always adding new tracks. You don't want your video demonetized or taken down months or years later. That's the worst. I had that happen one time like 5 years ago. Kind of traumatized me into using Artlist, and so I'm really glad I did because it's so much easier now. I don't have to worry about copyright stuff anymore. A few other services that I know people like are Epidemic Sound, MusicBed, but I've just been really enjoying Artlist and I recommend it to literally everyone. The next mistake we should not be making is not turning off background render in Final Cut Pro. This saves so much time, you guys. It's insane. Like, I don't even know what I was doing beforehand. My computer was constantly overheating. I was always waiting for it to render, and now I edit everything in the project, and then when I want to do my final look through, I render at the very end. All you do is go into Final Cut Pro, go into preferences, and then make sure background render is off. That will make sure that your video doesn't start rendering on its own. When you make changes, it'll only render when you tell it to, and it's definitely easier on my computer. It just makes everything easier. The fourth mistake you're making is not having great audio and not knowing how to fix it really fast. So I'm gonna tell you how to fix your audio really fast to make it sound professional. Your audio is something that a lot of people overlook, but it's a huge component of your video edit, and so if people have to turn up the volume every time they click on your video, you're already at a disadvantage. Something I use to enhance my audio really quickly is a mastering service called Lander. So what I do is when I'm done with my video completely, I will export only the audio file, like usually in a wave, and then I upload it to Lander, and its AI masters the whole audio and makes it sound really professional. But more importantly, when someone clicks on your video, they don't have to increase the volume because your video is already loud enough for them to hear compared to other videos on YouTube. So that's an easy way to enhance the audio in a video if you need to. The fifth mistake is not using anything to help with your visual effects, like plugins. Plugins help you achieve a higher quality edit, but way faster because you don't have to build the animation yourself. It wouldn't make sense for me because I'm getting videos out at such a tight turnaround time. It wouldn't make sense for me to be building custom graphics in Cinema 4D or Motion. Like, it's a lot easier to get pre-built graphics and animations and then customize them to your liking. So I've been using plugins from Pixel Film Studios for the past, I think, 7 years. After you build a little bit of a repository of like plugin packs, you can start using them together and really mixing them and making things your own and really making your own graphics, but in a way faster way because you're not keyframing, you're not actually animating yourself. The last mistake we want to avoid is not captioning our videos. Now, I know YouTube also does auto captioning and then you can go in and edit them. I would also say it's really worth captioning your videos through YouTube too, because when somebody's watching your video before they click into it, the first thing they see are the captions, and that kind of draws them in and they're able to watch the video on silent before they know they want to click in. It's just, I feel like the standard now, we have to be captioning, but if you want on-screen captions that are automatic and you've been looking for a good service, Veed has just been, I've been using it for a few months now and I'm just obsessed. I think it's been such an amazing editor. I'm excited to see how like other online editors develop because I think this is a really cool one. Really accurate, it's good at capturing words, and it's fast. I just had to tell you guys about it because it has been the most game-changing for captioning. If you like these types of videos on video editing, Final Cut Pro, YouTube, all that kind of stuff, I make videos every 2 weeks, so you can subscribe to this channel and I will see you in 2 weeks.